take a walk on the wild side with me. 10-minute hike. Here we have goldenrod. She's starting to flower. This makes me happy. Tells me that summer is nearing its end and fall is arriving. And I just can't help myself. I spot bird nests everywhere. I just love how this bird nest chose to do it in the multiflora rose thorns. So it was a form of protection when it was living in this nest. Yeah. How gorgeous is that? And we go to field thistle. So you can see this in wastelands, and the birds love the thistle seeds. They'll come eat it. There is a difference between milk thistle and field thistle. And one of my favorite trees. This one leaks a lot of the beautiful sap that is nature's neosporin. I can see it was probably hit by lightning, and I'm looking at all the sap. I will go back and harvest. I seen quite a bit. The warm temperatures warms up that sap, makes it flow. This is a wonderful salve or an oil to have. I have a video that I'll link in the description or here that shows all about harvesting pine sap for healing wounds, sores, bites, you name it. And of course, poke. Who can't talk about poke at this time as its berries are turning its dark purple red? They're poisonous, by the way, but we all know poke salad, the spring leaves. Some folks actually use those berries, and you can find more information online about that. It is something that I don't teach about. And walnuts. Black walnuts. Yep, my camera took the walnuts out. I was showing the leaves. The walnuts here, the inside, the pith, is used as to remove parasites from the body. Can be used for animals and humans. It also makes a wonderful dye. You must wear gloves, otherwise you're going to have diarrhea, because that's what it's going to force you to have if you don't wear gloves. You have to drive over those nuts to get them to crack open or wait for them to ripen on their own. And, oh, yes, I spotted rose hips, multiflora, pure vitamin C, packed full. I can't wait until they're all soft and ready to be harvested and put it into honey. There are some old ones from last year. So those weren't picked or the birds didn't eat them. I wanted to show you the difference. And then the new ones that have arrived. And you can see they are nowhere near ready to be harvested. It's going to be a couple good weeks before I start harvesting this invasive species. And I give gratitudes because it provides these rose hips, which are amazing medicine during the winter months. It's native medicine. It has been used for many moons to keep well. And just to show you, right next to it is bittersweet. Bittersweet is viney. The leaves are different. The berries on it are larger. They're poisonous. People like to gather bittersweet for mantle decorations during the holidays, especially in fall, because those berries will turn a nice golden orange red color. So be aware what you're harvesting. And I'll show you another example. This is honeysuckle berries. These are poisonous as well too. Look at the leaves. Look at the cluster of 4 berries that provide out above the leaf. Do not pick those, my friends. And I'll show you how close. They're vined in together. There's the young. You see the leaves. So those are going to be honeysuckle berries. They're ovate, more round ovate. And there's your multiflora rose, which is 2, 4, 6, 7 usually petals with little thorns on it. And believe it or not, honeysuckle comes back towards the end of summer for a small harvest. That is lovely to put into honey for a poker red throat. It's so soothing and so delicious in tea. And, well, Joe Pye weed is blowing in the wind. Good sign that we are coming to the end of summer. Good time to think about harvesting. And my view on my way back from the hiking, and really 10 minutes in. And you can see my lovely old girl is enjoying herself with the geese in the water. Thank you for taking a walk on the wild side with me. While I was talking, it was about a 20-minute walk that I captured how many different native plants that you too can learn how to harvest, how to identify in your own life, in your own backyards, in your woods, wherever you go. So I thank you for taking the journey with me today, and stay tuned. Happy harvest, happy life.